Okay, here's a quick tutorial into feedback. I've got normal clips set up, have feedback, how it kind of starts out above and below, so you can kind of see that, well, it doesn't do anything interesting when you first add it, but if you don't add it, you change your layer to like a Luma key or something. Luma key 1 will keep the light stuff. Let's show you on this. It will keep the light, but Luma key 1 will keep the darker colors. So that's effective in feedback. So now it's a little bit, everything is sticking still. But if we do something a little more interesting, like change the scale up, then the feedback all of a sudden is doing something. But it's a little boring, the feedback being in front. You don't get your liquid lights. So if we put the feedback behind, then you still get your liquid lights and everything's kind of, let's see what that looks like adding a little bit more scale. Now things are coming at you. I don't know, I like a little bit less to start with. That's a good like starter stuff for the feedback. Now you can think, what else can you do to these layers as they go down? Because right now they're getting smaller and smaller. Well, any of these effects will change every time. So if you put on a hue rotate, then it'll shift the hue literally every time, that just the amount that you did. And if you have that kind of on a small timeline going slowly across, then you're kind of changing the tail across time in different ways. You can also do different things. I add like that's goo. It doesn't look that great, but it kind of will twist and turn these tails into and morph them around. I like to keep my distortion small. What else is good? There is invert. So if you think about it, if you hue changes the color slowly across, invert every single time, it's going to invert the colors. So you get this, like, you know, cat in the hat. You can even put mirrors on it, and now each is affected by the kaleidoscope. If you do something like change the rotation, each iteration of it will change the rotation slowly across of it. Alright, well, that's not slow. Slowly. Maybe not as many angles. But also, if you don't want to add the kaleidoscope or any of the stuff to your feedback, keep in mind that anything above your feedback, it'll also. So if you add it just to your whole composition or layer, it will also affect the feedback. Let's see. Let's run you through some of these that I've already made. I've got this one, it displaces, and the displacement rotates a little bit, as you can see here. This one I call tie-dye. Let's put it in front of so you can see it. Why isn't it twisting though? Oh, I gotta have music playing. I don't know. Yeah, I make each one of them react to the music a little bit. And you can have